Today we're packing up the first part of a move, and it's pretty complicated to decide whether it stays for the city or goes with us. When they start bringing the moving van and the packing the boxes, and you know it is moving day.
Well, I'm very anguished, I guess. I don't know, I just feel kind of.
It's very hard for him. Not just hard for me, but he's having some emotional moments, I should say. But he's all for it now. You know, once we got over the hurdle of packing the first things, then he's part of the team.
It's all part of the plan, but it's still a very, very emotional thing. A lot of sentiment. We're leaving the house. At the time, back in 1966, looked at various land ranches, but I bought this one for several reasons. It had very nice topography and was naturally beautiful, even though it was a diamond in the rough. There was no house and no road. You had a hard time getting in to see the place. So I was able to get a pretty good deal when I bought it.
When Jack first started bringing my mom out to the ranch, there was nothing here. They would just come out, you know, in the pickup truck and just drive around. It was just raw land, but it was raw land that he had beautified. You know, Jack had a knack for always, whatever ranch he set his sights on and purchased, he always wanted to beautify it, leave it as rugged as possible, but clear just the right amount of trees. It was beautiful. And this is where we spent every holiday, every fun thing we can think of over the last 20 to 30 years that we can remember. The big memories were out here at the ranch.
Some of the memories I have of us out here, we used to come out and swim off of this pavilion and shoot ski and fish.
I mean, we would go start up there and go tubing, all the way down here. Grammy would bring the truck down and we'd find different water holes further down the river, and we'd swim and just mess around in this river, playing on this rock, which we called the brain.
This is where I grew my imagination. This place was like the perfect canvas on which to paint whatever you want. That's just how it really felt. It felt like, it's really indescribable. It's not something that you can put into words.
I love this place. And I walked and rode horses over every bit of it, 525 acres, and I love every bit of it. That's why my wife Cammie and I decided to preserve this land and house for everyone to enjoy as we did. We had some other properties, and this particular one was crown jewel, and it's the one we wanted to preserve. Of course, again, at the time, we thought we were going to live here until we died, and then it would go to the city. But that changed.
And it was very important to her to pass away here. And she was looking out on this view right here up until the last day of her life. And she was surrounded by my sister and myself, the kids, and of course Jack never, ever left her side. I think the happiest days of her life started when she met Jack and she started living on this ranch, and she lived here until she took her last breath, and that's the way she wanted it.
I just want to be sure I got plenty of credit to my wife, Cammie. She was the inspiration for the house, and she was very willing and part of the decision-making to give the land to be permanently apart forever. Can never be sold, can never be cut up. It has to always be used as a public park.
When I first met Jack about 3 years ago, he always said, "I'll die in that house. I'll never move out of that house." And then when we attended a city council meeting where they gave the full presentation on what the park would be, about 2 days later, he said, "I need to talk to you."
I said, "Doris, what would you say about moving out and let the city go forward with the park improvements?"
I said, "Let's go."
There's going to be a lot of people that are going to get to come out here and get a taste of how much fun we've been having out here.
I think we realized that this place was special, but I don't think we realized how special it was until we were older.
Knowing that it's going to be developed and used and enjoyed by hundreds and thousands of people was quite an incentive for me to go ahead and move and give up what I like.